Would a heavy smoker take a couple of big drags before rushing over if told his best friend was dying? The crew runs a test to see which matters more, cigarettes or a best buddy. 3 pairs of close lifelong friends are invited for the experiment. First test subject is Shimuta. His friend says he has an extreme craving and never lets go of a cigarette no matter the situation. During a work break, Shimuta lights up a cigarette in the smoking room. Staff rush over in a panic and lie that his friend is in critical condition. Before hurrying off, he takes several deep hard puffs on his cigarette. He looks utterly shocked when he sees his friend unharmed, repeatedly asking what on earth had happened. Second heavy smoker is Ogata. He heads to the smoking room as usual for some quiet relaxation. He is just lighting his cigarette when told his friend collapsed, clutching his chest. He jumps up in a panic yet still takes a few quick drags first. He even carefully stubs out the unfinished cigarette and tucks it back into his pack. Watching on camera, his friend feels distinctly let down. The friend then asks why he bothered putting the cigarette away so carefully. Last to take part is Morishita. He is known for being extremely loyal and reliable in daily life. How will he react to this emergency scenario? For a split second he feels the urge to take a puff, yet he tosses the cigarette aside without hesitation in the end. His friend standing beside him is deeply touched by his reaction. How would you react if the front half of your taxi drives off on its own mid-ride? Japanese variety shows use wildly over-the-top prank tactics. The crew even cuts a taxi into separate front and rear halves for the trick. The first prank target is tall-built Kai. The show arranges a special taxi to send Kai home. Kai wonders why the usually cheap crew is suddenly being generous. As soon as the car moves, the front section pulls away alone. Kai sits frozen in the rear cabin, totally at a loss. He even thinks his heavy weight broke the vehicle. He glances around wildly and twists his neck non-stop. He taps the ground with his foot to confirm what he sees is real. The second victims are a pair of female performers. They climb into the taxi just like any normal ride. They watch the front half drive away and laugh non-stop the whole time. They could easily step out, yet they still open the door to get off properly. Third up is short-tempered wrestler Chang. Chang gets in the car with zero suspicion. After the front half departs, he thinks the driver forgot about him. He keeps calling out to the man in the driver's seat. Everyone expects him to fly into a furious rage. Instead, he calmly takes a throat candy before checking the situation. The fourth group is a father and son with nearly identical faces. Their features look like exact copies of one another. They even have the same subconscious habit of fidgeting with nearby objects. The most dramatic reaction comes from hat-wearing male guest Hugo. He has not even buckled his seatbelt after getting in. When he sees the car split apart, he instinctively reaches out to grab the front half. He can only stand motionless, staring as the front section drives far away. How will backseat passengers react when a taxi's front half drives away alone? The program team modifies a car on purpose to prank random passers-by. The taxi is cut apart into separate front and rear sections. Saito is the first person to fall for the prank. Tired after work, Saito gets into the taxi for a ride home. He plans to close his eyes and rest inside the vehicle. Mid-journey the car's front half suddenly pulls away on its own. Only the rear cabin and stunned Saito remain standing on the spot. Saito steps out and stands by the road at a complete loss. The separated front section circles back and passes right in front of him. Saito is left stunned and confused twice in a row. Antonian is the second unlucky passenger caught in the trick. Unsuspecting Antonian climbs in to head back home. He calls out loudly toward the driver. The driver ignores him and drives the front half away directly. Left behind, Antonian mutters to himself non-stop. Sun Yan is the third guest targeted for the prank. He takes the arranged taxi right after finishing variety show filming. Sun Yan wonders why the crew is unexpectedly generous for once. He first looks utterly shocked before bursting into laughter. Crow is the fourth participant with rich life experience. He has witnessed all kinds of bizarre scenarios before. He freezes stiff the instant the front half splits and departs. He stands statue-like watching the front drive into the distance. After calming down, he exits through the original car door. He sticks to his habit of entering and exiting via the same door. How would you react if you saw the slit-mouthed woman late at night in your own house? The program hires Chin-na to dress up as the legendary yokai the Slit-mouthed woman. Her agent helps Chin-na sneak quietly into the chubby entertainer's house. Chin-na looks around for a hiding spot and finally tucks herself around the stair bend in the living room. Once everything is set up, she waits silently for the man to come home. The chubby guy pushes open the door, walks straight into the living room, noticing nothing out of the ordinary. He flops down on the sofa to watch TV, totally relaxed and at ease. Chin-na, hidden away, grows frustrated being completely ignored. She peeks out briefly and waves at the camera. She tests him multiple times, yet he never picks up on her presence at all. Following the director's plan, Chin-na makes faint noises to draw his attention. He hears something odd inside, turns down the TV and tries to locate the sound. The noise cuts off suddenly. He thinks he misheard and cranks up the volume again to keep watching his show. More rustling sounds come from the stairs. He calls out for his wife but gets no reply. Even so, he stays calmly planted on the sofa, refusing to get up and check. Growing impatient, Chin-na taps hard against the wall to make louder commotion. At last, he reacts, stepping slowly over to inspect the corner. He only glances briefly, chooses not to investigate further, and heads back to the sofa. He even turns the TV volume up louder, pretending nothing weird is happening. Helpless, Chin-na decides to ramp it up and bang forcefully on the wall. The non-stop racket leaves him unable to brush it off anymore. Nervous and hesitant, he creeps quietly toward the stairs to investigate. He spots a pair of feet sticking out on the steps and realizes a stranger is hiding indoors. Panic overwhelms him. He grabs his phone and tries to bolt outside. Chin-na reveals herself and gives him a huge fright. Once he learns the whole ordeal is just the show's prank, he is quite annoyed, throwing a small tantrum and lightly pounding things to let out his frustration.